Good evening, nerds around the world, and welcome to episode 60 of the Nerds Unite as One podcast. That's right, back-to-back episodes, 2 in the same week. Have we gone insane? No. There's just been so exciting stuff going on that we could not simply do one show. This week we had to do two. And this week it is going to be devoted to all movie news. As you know, I am Paul English. I'm back hosting. This week I am going to be taking you through this podcast, and we got a very special crew joining us today. I am joined as always by our co-founder, our co-host, that is Mr. Chris Miller. Chris, how are you?
What's going on, guys? Great to be here. There's a lot going on in the world of movie news. Yeah, I have some very choice number words regarding selected items. Ghostbusters!
Oh, that one is going to generate so much controversy. Yeah, we'll get to it. Florida, Jack, how are you?
Good, how are you? I'm here to shit on the Ghostbusters trailer.
Yeah, it's not the. I know it's one of the things we're talking about, but it ain't the only thing. So save your energy from other things. You might want to shit on something else. And here to defend Ghostbusters from the wrath of Jack.
I'm not saying it's the worst trailer ever, though. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. I'm not saying it's the best trailer. I'm not saying it's even good. I'm not saying it's the worst trailer ever. But yeah.
All right.
Defending, it's just saying it's not the worst trailer ever.
All right. So, guys, yeah, they've alluded to it. All these goofballs here have alluded to a lot. That's going to be the first big news we got to talk to. The new Ghostbusters. The first trailer for the new Ghostbusters movie was released last week. We've all seen it, and so that's always the first thing that we're going to talk about. I was holding out a little bit of hope that maybe they could pull this off. After seeing this trailer, my hopes are pretty much all but gone. I will admit the CGI is definitely impressive. It is very, very nice, but everything else about this trailer just did not work. The humor didn't work. Costumes suck. The uniforms suck. Honestly, it kind of feels like a rehash of the original one. And
just like the second movie?
That was not a rehash. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I was not a fan of that trailer, and I don't know. While I may still check it out at some point, that is one film I will not be seeing in theaters. I can promise you that. All right, Chris, I'm gonna come to you next. I take you saw this trailer. What you think of it?
I'm like you. I just wasn't really impressed. I mean, unlike a lot of people, I didn't bombard this, particular thing with this particular attempt to reboot this franchise with a lot of misogynistic comments, and I actually had a little hope. It doesn't really matter. It shouldn't matter that women are going to be becoming the Ghostbusters. No, but that's not what I have issue with, and I don't have an issue with it at all. Not one bit. The issue is with this trailer. It's not funny. I mean, some of the jokes are just horribly sketched. I mean, some of the delivery is just it comes down with a crashing thud. Yeah, the CGI looks spectacular, but just everything else just falls flat. I was not laughing the entire time. Maybe I just did like a chuckle or two or something like that, but the whole damn thing just didn't grab me. I wasn't impressed. I just cried for the early days of Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Hal Ramis, and Ernie Hudson. Sometimes I just wish, why even bother rebooting these whole things? What the hell? Come on, Paul. I mean, I know some of your movies are pretty damn entertaining, but this, let's just say I don't have a lot of faith at this point.
Yeah. All right, Jack, I can see it in your eyes. You are ready to rip this film. I think a bazillion new assholes. I think I've lost count as to how many you plan to rip it, so go ahead and go for it.
Yes. Okay, so first I had no hope for this when I heard it was announced. They were doing an all-female thing, and I was like, well, that's stupid. If you're going to reboot it, just reboot it. Don't make a whole female thing. If you want to do that, something like that, just make a new franchise. And then I heard who they were casting, and I was like, yay, Melissa McCarthy. And when they announced her, I was like, oh shit, not her. Please God, no, Stay away, McCarthy, not my Ghostbusters. And then the trailer came out, and it's horrible. It's horrible. I can't remember the last time I've seen such a horrible trailer.
The second
Are there
Batman v
only
Superman
like 5
trailer?
trailers in the world that's the worst trailer ever? Like,
No, but at least the Batman and v Superman second trailer, at least it had some good stuff. They just had stuff it was good stuff, but I wish they wouldn't have shown it. The only thing good in this trailer was the brief appearance of Slimer. The humor wasn't funny. You had I don't know her name, the new girl that they get.
Kate McKinnon, Leslie Jones, Kristen Wiig,
No, not Kristen Wiig or Melissa McCarthy.
Kate McKinnon,
The one with who says, "Oh, I can get a car."
Leslie Jones.
Her. She was such a stereotype through the entire trailer. The power of Patty compels you. The power of Patty compels you.
You know what, Jack? I'm glad you brought that up because you know what? You're right. She is. Oh my God! I don't think I can say that without coming off as being racist. That's not what I'm trying to come. But she sounded like such a stereotypical. I don't know, a stereotypical character. It was painful to watch, actually.
Have you watched her on SNL though? That is like she's the same character in like every. That's her humor. That's I can't.
I mean, I don't think it's that. It's just she was so obnoxious in the whole thing. It's just like it was so off-putting. He was like, "Leave my friend alone." It's like we've seen this in a million other movies. It's like don't bombard us with this shit all over again.
And they hid the best part of the trailer. Because you never hear Chris Hemsworth speak in that trailer. That trailer might have been 10% better if he said
maybe
something.
they don't want to spoil anything like so many trailers do nowadays. They actually had a long trailer and they didn't spoil anything to the most part. They got the plot out.
And then it's going to be a shitty movie.
I mean, I think...
And it looks pretty much like an exact copycat of the first movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, could I have your time machine because you apparently have seen the movie?
And then the thing that pisses me off the most, and this is from the marketing of the movie in the trailer, when they go 30 years ago, New York. Because for the longest time, Sony and Paul Feig have been saying to us, this is a reboot, this has nothing to do with the original franchise, this is its own rebooted thing. And then you put that in the trailer, so now you're just confusing people and trying to get people into the movie just by saying that it's somehow connected when it's not.
I mean, it's called Ghostbusters. Of course, people.
It's not even.
It doesn't matter whether you say it's connected or not. It's called Ghostbusters. It will get the people that were going to see it anyway, whether or not you say it's connected or not.
No, but it'll get more people if people think it's actually connected to the original too.
I can see the execs of Sony probably hiding under the desk of their boardrooms, just shuddering in fear of the upcoming apocalypse of their company.
We all know the people that make trailers don't actually see the movie, so they probably.
Probably under bankruptcy. Yeah, they brought themselves in a bit of a rut with the whole Spider-Man thing, in the interview, all that bullshit. This,
I'm hoping this movie bombs so we can get a true Ghostbusters reboot.
Or just better yet, just leave the damn franchise alone.
Yeah.
Well, that was my second thing. If you can do a good reboot, then just let it die.
I mean, or there's nothing wrong with those two movies. They're iconic '80s films.
Well, 2 wasn't as good as.
I honestly like 2. I don't get the hate for 2. It is a rehash.
I like 2.
I don't care.
I don't hate it. It's just it's not as good as the.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, but at least do a direct, not a direct sequel. At least do a continuation of it. Try to redeem 2. Don't try to reboot the whole thing. Just don't try to wipe the slate clean.
Make it the Ghostbusters Junior, just like they're all their kids.
Make a Ghostbusters Academy or something like that. Do something fresh and brand new. Don't do a rehash of what you have done before. It's
yeah.
Is that?
Is there really so much to ask for?
Yeah.
Or something fresh.
Exactly.
All right. Avi, you have been chomping. You have been like interrupting everyone here, trying to defend this movie against
I'm
our
not
voices of
defending it. I'm saying
outrage.
it's not the worst trailer ever.
Now, all right. Well, now is your chance. Try to prove us wrong. Why do you think this trailer did not completely suck? Why do you have hope for this movie?
I'm not. No, first, I want to point something out. Well, first, I want to point something out. People saying, like, because I heard different arguments of why Leslie Jones's character in this was racist, but the one I heard the most, which makes no sense, it's like, oh, what? There's this one black person that doesn't know how to be a Ghostbuster. Just like the first movie, are people acting like Ernie Hudson was a Ghostbuster from the start? No, he didn't know anything. He just needed a job. It's the
Right. Exactly.
No,
It's
but
not
she
very-
was a walking stereotype.
Yeah, that's the problem
Okay,
with
but
Leslie Jones.
I'm just not a fan of Leslie Jones because I just don't get her humor, I guess. I don't know. She could be good. I don't know. But the main point is all of Paul Feig's movie. I haven't seen The Heat. But like Spy, the trailer was not that great. It's a good movie though. But also Spy, I said, has like 1,000,000 likes and like only 600 dislikes. So I think this partially. I wish everyone just went into like watching the trailer and didn't have any like pre-hate or was just defending it the whole time, just to see like how many people actually like it and how many people actually dislike it. Because I don't think it's like the worst trailer ever. And I am just judging it by the trailer because I still feel like the movie is going to be good. And based on this trailer, it's not going to be like the worst movie ever. No, if it's bad, it will just be, it could have been better, but it wasn't that awful. There's nothing I have to.
Obviously, it won't be the worst. Obviously, it won't be the worst movie ever made. I mean, nothing can top Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 in terms of god awful.
I mean, you're acting like it's the worst. Everyone's acting like it's the worst trailer ever made. So why not? Because there's apparently only been 10 trailers in the world, and this happens to be the worst one. Like, no trailer in the world has ever been worse than this one, is what everyone in this thing is acting like.
We're not saying that, but we're just saying in recent memory.
All of you are saying, oh, this is the worst trailer I've seen in a long, long time. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It was pretty bad. It was hard to get through.
No, because everything works about it except the jokes, actually.
It doesn't work.
I know that's the biggest.
story does not
I know
work.
that's the biggest.
None
part.
of it worked.
CGI, that's it.
It's just like they were just like so lazily written. It lacked any kind of flair. It's just like it
What
doesn't.
do you guys expect? It's from Sony.
I mean, it's not Sony. It's the
Yeah, it has nothing to do with Sony. First of all, Jack, you've been hating on the movie ever since it was announced, so I don't. If I'm being honest, I don't. I really don't care what your opinion is on the trailer. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm not. We're not trying to. We're not gonna say. We're not trying to say. I mean, I'm not trying to say that this movie is.
I'm not saying. I'm saying that no, the pacing is off on the jokes. It could have been worked so much better. Unless you have a time machine, you went to the future, you saw that the movie stunk, then I'll believe you. But you can't just say, oh, the movie's awful. They killed the Ghostbusters.
I'm not trying to say the movie's awful. I mean, of course, I haven't. None of us have seen it yet. The whole world has not seen it yet. Yeah, we're not trying to say, but it's just like at this point, we're trying to say is we don't have a lot of faith in it because like it's just the execution of the trailer is just something.
Yeah, of the trailer. I'm pretty sure most trailers are made by people that haven't really seen the finished product. That's why Spy, the trailer wasn't good, but the movie was good.
It could be an indicator, not really an indicator, but it also could be that's just not a very good movie.
And Spy didn't have a good trailer. I said it wasn't a good. There are tons of trailers for movies that had awful trailers, and the movies were good.
But that doesn't mean
Lego Movie wasn't a great trailer. Spy, like I mentioned, there's tons of trailers for.
This may be
however many. I'm not defending the trailer. I'm saying the trailer could have been better, but I'm not saying the movie is bad. I'm not saying it's the worst trailer ever. I'm not saying it's the worst trailer.
It looked bad
in a long
before
time.
the trailer came out. The trailer was just the final nail in the coffin that this movie's gonna suck.
The final nail in the coffin. What? Oh, female Ghostbusters and trailer. Final nail in the coffin. Yeah.
Yeah, there have been some really hastily, just awful insults at the fact they went to like make these Ghostbusters females. I don't have a problem with it. I'm not trying to.
everyone's saying it's a gimmick that they're female Ghostbusters. No, it's not. Paul Feig just likes working with these group of people. That's like saying, I forgot I watched Andre Meadows' Black Nerd Comedy. He says, like, some directors just like working with people. Like, Johnny Depp likes working with Tim Burton. It's like, it doesn't, it's not a gimmick because if the original movie was female and they switched it to male, no one would bat an eye. But that'd be a gimmick movie also, because you're switching the gender. No, it's not a gimmick. It's not a gimmick. Oh, they're all the same gender. It'd be odd, honestly, if they made it like half male and half female. That'd be more of a gimmick.
I don't see that being odd. You know.
I would find that.
I don't know. I just don't see. Oh, it's all female. It's a gimmick. All male is also a gimmick.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
As I say,
No, because if all female came out first and all male came out second, all male is the gimmick, but no one bat an eye. I don't know. It's not a gimmick, them all being whatever. Say it's a gimmick that 3 of them are from SN and 1 of them is black. Oh, like the original and like the same thing. No, Melissa McCarthy isn't from SNL and Leslie Jones is, but fine. 3 of them are from SNL and 1 isn't. Is that a gimmick? The first movie also had 3 people from SNL, and the really only thing that's different is their gender, and I don't know. It's not a gimmick.
Right.
I think we can go. I think this conversation could probably go on all day.
I just want to say one more thing. I just want to say one more thing. I don't think I'm like I said. It's not a good trailer, but it's not the worst trailer ever. It's not the worst trailer in a long time. And until I see the movie, I can't say anything. I'm just judging. The trailer was bad, and that's all I could say. It wasn't the worst. It was just bad.
Right.
Yeah, all right, like I said, we could probably keep this discussion going all day, but we got plenty more topics to go over, so let's move on. All right, so the next topic to bring up on this. A couple of days ago, we got our first reveal of the cast of the brand new Power Rangers movie. I posted that photo on our Facebook group. It's our first glimpse of like all the actors, at least the main Rangers together in their first photo. And except photo, it's the official one from the set. They've started production on the movie. And earlier we also got a synopsis of the movie. I got a reading of it, and it kind of sounds like Power Rangers to me. So, guy, as you know, I'm a huge Power Ranger fan. As is Caleb. Oh, I wish I was here for it, but I don't know. I'm trying to keep my expectations as close to zero as possible in this movie because I know that Saban has a bad habit of being a penny-pinching jackass, but I don't know. This movie might have some potential. I mean, I still don't know how they're going to pull off a Latino actress playing an Asian character. I mean, they could find a way to make it work, but I don't know. So, guys, have you seen that picture that I posted? And if so, what do you think about it? Chris, I'll start with you.
I mean, it's a photo. I mean, this is what you're studying. It's really, yeah. I mean, it's just. I mean, a photo like that, pointing that out to the public, is to show, introduce who is going to be in your film. When it comes to, when it comes to something like Power Rangers, it may not have the high profile kind of level of popularity in terms of like something like Star Wars or Harry Potter or Batman and so forth and so on. But when it comes to something like this, you still want to show the public, like who's going to be in your film. I believe one of the main cast members, Naomi Scott, I believe she's going to be
Pink Ranger.
Yeah, I was going to say she's going to be the Pink Ranger. She was in a Steven Spielberg produced movie. I mean, not movie, TV series a while back. It was called Terra Nova. Even though I barely know anything about it, I mean, I did see the first 2 episodes. I think I do remember her character. I'm not sure. I mean, we don't know what to expect. I mean, this movie's not going to have like Oscar level acting. I mean, this is like a fun, action-packed, visually spectacular roller coaster.
No doubt about it.
No doubt about it. Yeah, but it's a casting photo. I mean, it's not much you can pick from it.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't really have a lot of expectation myself. I may check out the movie. I mean, yes, I did watch the original when I was a kid, the original show when I was a kid. I do have some kind of curiosity regarding it. You know, maybe a little nostalgia. I mean, but uh, I mean, in terms of where they're going with with the whole thing, uh, I mean, I hope they treat it with some respect. I mean, we haven't seen. I mean, like you said, I mean, we have to. We have to see the movie, to see what these kids when we see what these new who see what these actors bring to the table. Though.
All right, very good, very good. Jack, anything you would like to add to this?
The picture didn't really do anything for me. I mean, I'm not that excited, but I'm curious. I would have liked the photo more if they were actually in their costumes, but it's just them in like regular clothes, so I didn't really care.
One thing that I noticed is they weren't wearing their color-specific clothes like original actors always did.
Right. That's what I noticed myself. It's like, could at least, go with
Bobby,
that.
would you care to add anything?
Sorry, I had to go downstairs for a second. What was the topic?
A set photo showing the cast of the new Power Rangers film was released a few days
I
ago,
don't
and I
watch
put it on
Power
my
Rangers, so
Facebook.
I wouldn't have a comment. A lot of these stuff I don't know if I'll have comments on. I'll see.
All right. Oh, I forgot to mention this. This article came from Cinema Blend. This was released. When was this released? 7 days ago. So in addition to like a synopsis of the movie, and by the way, I love they're actually calling the town Angel Grove, just like in the show, which I think is awesome. In addition to a synopsis of the film, the article also gives a brief character base for each of the characters, which I'll read right now if you want. So obviously Naomi Scott is playing Kimberly, the Pink Ranger. Okay, where the hell is that coming from?
I have no idea.
It's not me.
It's not me.
Yeah, that's me. Stop.
Just in the form of the upcoming Power
No,
Rangers reboot,
no.
we've gotten casting news
Stop.
primarily
What the?
unknown actors.
Hey, come on. Knock it off. All right, sorry about that.
That may be from you.
Yeah, that was from me. That was from me. I was having some issues with a video. All right, so where was I? All right. So yes, Naomi's playing Kimberly, who was once a popular girl at school, but after an extended absence has decided to follow her own path. Becky G is playing Trini, the Yellow Ranger. All right, you know what? I'm sorry, guys. I cannot. I'm sick of that video playing in front of me, interrupting me. So, enough. All right. Basically, all right. I'm sorry about that, guys. You're not gonna get the whole thing, but essentially, what I like about these character arcs is that they're real teenagers with real problems. That's how they seem to be making these characters, and frankly, I'm all for that. That would be nice to see. Because, as much as I love the original, you have to admit, watching that show, like, the characters, they're not real teenagers. They're more like every parent's dream teenager. Right. So I'm kind of liking the more real and grounded direction they're going with the characters. All right. So moving on, let's talk a little Star Wars. So, as you know, the Blu-ray and DVD for Star Wars The Force Awakens is scheduled to be released on April 5th in stores everywhere. But obviously, this is such a huge fucking movie that a lot of stores are going to be releasing store-exclusive. That list, this comes from StarWars.com, which I believe I posted. I can post the article to our Facebook group if you want to see it. But there's a standard DVD cover, there's a standard Blu-ray cover, and obviously the bonus. There's going to be plenty of bonus features here. So in addition to all that, Target, Walmart, Best Buy, and Disney Store each going to be offering a retailer-exclusive collectible version of the Star Wars Force Awakens Blu-ray combo pack. Now, Target is going to come. Now, the Target set is going to come with an exclusive packaging and an added 20 minutes of bonus content, including never-before-seen interviews with Ridley and John Boyega. the Walmart exclusive packaging is going to have an exclusive BB-8 packaging, an exclusive Star Wars Galactic Connections trading disc, whatever the hell that means. Best Buy is going to be featuring a First Order themed steelbook packaging with Kylo Ren on the front and Cosmo on the back. And then the Disney Store is going to be coming with an exclusive lithograph set. So guys, I've been going over through the pictures that they posted for some of these, and I gotta tell you, I freaking love the Target theme set, but at the same time, it's kind of one of those. Well, shit, you're gonna make crappy decisions. Shit, which store do you buy it from? And I kind of ask, like, which store do you buy it from? What the hell? So obviously, we all have a very difficult decision to make. Which store do we buy Force Awakens from? So, Jack, how about I come to you first on this one? What do you think about store exclusive sets, and which store you lean towards getting it from?
Well, they usually do this a lot. I'm not leaning toward anyone because I'm not going to buy it. So.
Okay, you go now. Chris, what about you?
I'll have the same answer.
It's going to be difficult. The Target one does sound a bit, fascinating. You have like interviews, with Daisy Ridley, John Boyega. It'll be interesting to see what kind of different perspective they have in terms of what happened with their experience on filming, the whole movie, and the insight into their characters. I mean, what they brought to the table, so forth and so on. I do think that Walmart, with the BB-8 package. I thought that earlier. And BB-8, I love BB-8. I mean, I wasn't crazy about him at first, but yeah, BB-8 has become like one of my favorite Star Wars characters. The Disney Store to go with Disney Store, their edition with the lithograph. Yeah, that seems cool. I mean, maybe that's gonna be the one I'm gonna, probably be compelled to buy. Maybe I want to get the regular edition, but the Disney Store, that lithograph, that seems pretty cool. Yeah, I want to get that.
Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards the Target one myself, but damn, that First Order themed steelbook from Best Buy just looks so cool. Kylo Ren on the front, oh my gosh. All right. Tough decision for us, my friend. Tough decision ahead of us. All right, so moving on to our next story. This one actually came to us courtesy of Jack, who saw it first and posted in our chat. It appears the cast of the next year's Spider-Man film has added someone else in addition to Tom Holland as Peter Parker and what's her name? As Aunt May. Oh my God. Marissa Tomei.
Yeah.
That's right. We now have, Sony and Marvel have announced that they have cast actress and singer Zendaya, who is most famous for her role in the Disney show Shake It Up, in an unknown key role in this movie. Sorry?
I believe there was some kind of update on that.
Yeah, there was an updated thing.
Yes.
Okay. What is it? Because I don't know anything about it.
She's still in the movie. She won't have a key role in this movie coming up.
Mm-hmm.
She will be important later on. We don't know who she's playing. They say Michelle. We don't know if that's true, but Michelle is someone from the comic book, so it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Now I remember you bringing that up. So yeah, obviously she's not playing someone important. That obviously takes her out of the role for MJ or Gwen Stacy. I do have a theory about this. My theory is that she may wind up playing Liz Allen, who is a character that I remember from the Spectacular Spider-Man TV show. At first, she's one of those popular girls. She was a cheerleader, and at first she hated Peter. Because, she just saw her as I saw him as just like a quirky nerd and no one to waste my time on. But she started to develop feelings for him as she got to know him more, and they actually did date for a while in the second season. So maybe she won't be this big in like the first movie, but maybe later on, if that's what she is, maybe she could be love interest for Peter, like a future movie. So that's kind of my theory about it. But anyway, yeah. So Zendaya has joined the cast of Spider-Man. Avi, anything you want to add on this?
Um, what's it called? I don't know because I haven't really seen her act other than Shake It Up. At least it wasn't like her partner in Shake It Up, which was Bella Thorne, because she's been in movies, and yeah, I don't really have any like high opinion of her. I mean, she's only been in a few things, and she seems to be like the same like character in all of them. So I don't know.
Okay, Jack, what would you like to say on this?
Not much because we really don't know who she's playing now. I'm happier that these new details came out. They also said they want to have a more diverse cast, which I don't know how I feel about that because I don't want them to change characters. But if you want to bring in diverse characters from the comics, then do that. That's fine.
Yes, I agree 100% with that. You don't need to change the race of any major character. You will bring in some minorities from the comic books. Go right ahead. Now, on that note, she could also play White Tiger. She could also be White Tiger.
I'm hearing that theory, and I'm hearing people think she also might be Silk.
Might be Black Cat, I guess.
No, Silk is a new...
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Who was recently introduced in the comics about maybe a year or two ago. She also has spider powers, and she was bitten by the same spider that bit Peter.
But yeah, but I think she might. I don't know. For some reason, I'm thinking she might play Black Cat, I guess, or maybe not.
Anything else you would like to add on that, Chris? Since you're up.
I mean, Zendaya, she seems to be a pretty admirable young. An admirable lady. I'm certain in terms of her acting ability. I haven't really seen her much. I'm hoping she does. She is a worthy addition to the cast. I'm hoping she plays a role that's pretty substantial, to the story. Yeah, I wasn't keen on her playing the love interest as well. I have yet to see her in other things. Of course, I've seen her in a couple Disney shows. But yeah, I'm not. I don't have a problem with her casting.
Okay. As I mentioned, Jack was the first one to bring this story to our attention, and I understand, Jack, you have a couple other news stories that you'd like to bring to attention. So why don't you take control for a little bit? What are these stories you have?
Okay, and we are starting with I don't know what Sony's smoking because these are two of the stupidest ideas I've ever heard in my life. Number one, the Venom movie is back on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
Ugh.
Now, this was going to happen back when, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 came out before the deal. But now some information has come up, and Hollywood Reporter and a bunch of people are reporting this. I hope it's not true, but if it's true, it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. First, Sony has tapped Dantine Harper to pen a skip for Venom. Now here comes the stupid part. They are saying that this is going to be separate from the Spider-Man franchise and the MCU. I don't know what they're smoking. That it could be his own franchise. I don't know how you make a Venom movie without Spider-Man and keep it separate from the MCU. I think is the stupidest thing ever.
I don't know, just a thought off the top of my head, they could do some kind of like fucked up buddy comedy type of movie with Venom and Carnage just causing a whole bunch of mayhem. Give me like an hour and 10 minutes of that. I suppose I could be happy with it. Make it all fun and cheesy and campy and over the top.
We have it's Abe Ard and Matt Tomac are producing and overseeing the project. We don't know which Venom will be, and it's meant to land its own. And then the person who I said is writing the script is an up-and-comer, and he wrote Edge of Tomorrow, so with Tom Cruise, which was good, but still, there's no way to do it. I don't think there's a way to do a good Venom movie.
Yeah.
So, before I go to the next topic, and anything else you guys want to add about that?
I don't know what they're smoking, but it's obviously nothing good. I don't want any part of it. Uh, Chris, anything you want to add? Or I think Chris is away right now. Avi, are you still there? Or I'll take that as a no. All right, Jack. I guess it's just the two of us for a little bit. What's next?
Another stupid story from Sony. We are getting a 23 Jump Street Men in Black crossover movie. You heard that right.
I think my face palm says enough.
According to sources, James Bobbin, the director of The Muppets, is in early talks to direct. No official green light has been given. Sony's already eyeing a June production start date. Lord and Miller are still on as producers. Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum will reprise their role. Execs have made it clear that Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones will not be coming back.
That's it. It's doomed. It's doomed. I don't care. I don't give a shit what they do. If I understand Tommy Lee Jones not doing it. The guy is admittedly getting up there in years, but let's be honest. Will fucking Smith ain't coming back. I mean, he was the best part of the third one. Without Will Smith, you can't do Men in Black. I'm sorry, you just can't. So,
They want to use this as an opportunity to relaunch the franchise with younger, fresher faces.
I don't give a shit.
Um,
No, it's done. It's done.
Oh.
I have no interest at all. None.
My goodness.
None. My condolences to you, Sony. You know what, Sony? Get out of the fucking movie business. Just stick to electronics, okay? I mean, seriously, you make kick-ass fucking game systems.
Yeah. So
These are really good.
So Josh Trank.
yeah, so that is the. Oh, and then I forgot there was a rumor, but no one has been able to determine how true it is. But Josh Trank may be directing the Venom movie.
Okay. All right. Let me say this to Sonny. All right, Sonny, come here. All right, Sonny, I'm gonna talk to you. All right, here, listen to this. Get your shit together. With this fucking Ghostbusters bullshit, and this fucking Josh Trank directing Venom, and this bullshit about Jump Street crossing over with Men in Black. What the fuck is up in your fucking heads?
By the way, speaking of Ghostbusters, I saw that the animated Ghostbusters movie is getting the director of those little Clash of Clans commercials.
What was that?
Way to go, Sony!
What happened?
The Ghostbusters animated movie.
What's it about? What's it gonna be? What about that?
No, just the director attached to it is Fletcher Moles. I can't pronounce that last name. He did the Clash of Clans commercials. He directed the Clash of. I'm trying to find his IMDb page. It said he did some art department stuff.
Okay.
Oh, for hang on.
Yeah.
He did the special effects. He worked on the art department. The special effects for Star Wars Attack of the Clones.
Good lord.
I haven't
Sony,
seen the movie. Are the effects good? He also did some of the props for The Matrix and Red Planet. So.
Yeah, I mean, the effects in Attack of the Clones were great. Just nothing else was good about it. That was the only good thing about it.
Fine, he was the art director for Lego Star Wars: The Padawan Menace. I know it's a TV movie.
Good lord, Sony, how deep do you want your grave to be?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have some.
6 feet under my ass.
I don't know. I have nothing to compare him on since he hasn't actually directed any feature films, so I can't say anything.
But I have some things about to say about the crossover because I've already said how stupid the Venom thing is.
Yeah.
This crossover is a terrible idea. I was a huge fan of the first two 21 and 22 Jump Street movies. I was really hoping we would get a proper third one with Phil Lord and Chris Miller. I know that with them directing their Han Solo movie, that may not happen, but you can still do a good one with them producing and help write the script or whatever.
I mean, they're doing the Men in Black thingy, the crossover.
Yeah, but that's a stupid idea.
No, it has a good director. Who was the director? James Bobbin. He did The Muppets and
Yeah, but it's still a terrible idea to get
Yeah.
to mesh two franchises that have nothing in common. And
But
just
that's
mash
why it
them.
might actually work.
No,
No.
no,
And it's not.
no.
We'll
And it's
see.
not.
Exactly.
Will
We'll
Smith
see.
is not going to be in it, or Tommy Lee Jones.
Which dooms it already.
Who's the writer? Rodney.
I honestly think both Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith are
Hey, it's still the same writer from 23 Jump Street, not 21 Jump Street, but it's the guy who did the screenplay for 22 Jump Street.
I mean, why even bother?
That's a comedy. That really
Because it's Sony and they don't know what they're doing. They're smoking a little too much weed.
Yeah,
Yeah, not good weed.
yeah, probably probably some. Yeah,
I mean, it has good people attached to it. It has the writer from 22 Jump Street and the director of the Muppets and Muppets Most Wanted. Muppets Most Wanted was okay. But yeah.
And then, Paul, you have any other news stories?
Yeah, these next three. I have a few more. So, Jack, this is another one brought to your attention. Gina Malone's mysterious character has been cut from Batman v Superman. There's been speculation about who she was going to play. However, Warner Brothers has confirmed that she won't be Batgirl or Carrie Kelly, the sixth Robin. So, yeah, obviously her role was not that important if they decided to cut her. Jack, I understand you were a little disappointed about that. I guess you're a big fan of her?
I'm not a big fan of the actress, but a lot of the rumors suggested that she was going to be Barbara Gordon Oracle, and they never said she wasn't Oracle. They just said she's not Batgirl, so that doesn't cross out the possibility that she's Oracle.
Okay, Chris, something you'd like to add?
And that she will be on the R-rated director's cut that's coming out.
Okay, Chris?
I mean, they've been making the big fuss about who Jenna Malone was going to be in this movie for quite some time now. Was she going to be Carrie Kelly or she's going to be Barbara Gordon, whatever the hell she's going to be? I mean, somehow I'm not surprised. I mean, I didn't really see what the big deal was that we were going to make out of it. I mean, if her part wasn't truly substantial to the film, that's just a decision that they went with by cutting her out. I mean, I guess some part of me is frustrated, but more and more, I'm just saying that's the choice they're going with. That's the route they're gonna go.
Okay. Avi, anything you'd like to add?
Nope. Sorry.
All right. Anyway, Jack actually alluded to this. That's actually the other story I wanted to bring up. Warner Brothers has pretty much confirmed that the theatrical version of Batman v Superman, which is coming out later this month, that will be PG-13, obviously. But I think it was Zack Snyder who hinted at the possibility. Don't know if this is yet to be confirmed, but when Batman v Superman does inevitably get released on Blu-ray, we could get an R-rated cut. Now, I don't know if that's actually going to happen or not, but I will admit it would definitely be to see. I don't know what would separate the PG-13 from the R, but I would definitely be curious to find out. I mean, obviously there'll be some bonus scenes.
I'd assume more violence.
Yeah, I would assume more violence.
I don't think it had anything to do with language. Like, I don't think Batman's just going to drop the F-bomb 5 times.
No, I don't think it's language. I think it's more violence, and I think they've pretty much said that.
I mean, it's an action movie. It'd probably be, yeah.
All right.
And then maybe some more blood.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. All right. So Jack, what was your reaction? I'll come to you first. What was your reaction when you heard this possibility?
I thought it was interesting because I was like, what would make it an R? Like, what are they taking out? But then they're saying a lot of action, some more action, which I think makes sense, especially since what we've seen from the trailer, especially we have a more brutal Batman. So I'm thinking it's more of that stuff and maybe more stuff that Superman does, Wonder Woman does. But I don't know because we haven't seen the movie yet, so it's hard to speculate what they've taken out without actually.
I don't think it'd play that big of a part, like whether or not they probably it's like a treat for the fans.
All right. Chris, anything you'd like to add on this? What was your reaction when you heard this rumor?
I mean, I'm like to myself, What's the point? I mean, what are you trying to get at?
Yeah.
An R-rated director's cut? I'm like, yeah. Just because Deadpool, was a hit with audiences and critics, breaking the balance of your usual comic book movie. I mean, and slapping an R-rated on it doesn't mean you have to make an R-rated director's cut. They already said the same thing about the third Wolverine movie featuring Hugh Jackman, which is going to be the final one, being a R-rated film. It's like, just because Deadpool, has success as an R-rated comic book movie doesn't mean you need to make an R-rated cut of the Batman v Superman. What the fuck is? I mean, yeah,
I think it's a good idea.
I don't know. People have been following trends for a long time. While it's not a bad thing, I mean.
Yeah, but I think this decision was maybe way before
Thank you.
Deadpool, because they would have to have cut all this stuff out way before.
I don't know.
I actually need to say something on this because I was hoping none of you would say it. And it has nothing to do with the fact that Deadpool was rated R.
Really?
No, but it probably has something to do with the fact that it was a huge hit.
Let's make our thing. It has nothing to do with the fact that Deadpool is rated R.
Are you sure about that?
Other comic book movies just are being rated R.
It's gotta have some factor in it.
It factored in somewhat. Not so much that it was R, but the fact that it was so
Zack
successful.
Snyder was just one day like, let's have an R-rated cut because Deadpool exists. No. They didn't know Deadpool was going to be a hit. So they would have had to decide, like, when its first weekend box office numbers came in, let's make an R-rated cut, and let's announce that the next day. They probably had this idea a while ago.
You're not just simply...
Deadpool wasn't the first R-rated comic book movie.
You're not simply falling for that, are you?
It has nothing to do with Deadpool.
Either way, it's probably happening.
But it has nothing to do with
what's
because there have been other R-rated comic
What's the next story?
No, Chris, go ahead, because I'm agreeing. I think Deadpool's success did play a role in it.
I'm getting angry here.
No, I think it played, but it didn't play a huge part.
Maybe if they said, we're going to release Batman Superman R-rated, like, in theaters, then maybe, but no.
They would never do that.
No, because they need the kids to come in and see this.
Exactly. It's all about,
it has nothing to do with that.
The kids, I mean, they certainly do that with Wolverine
a while ago. They just announced it before the movie came out.
I mean, it's just like, yeah, like I said, following trends. I mean, if you want to emulate something, yeah. I mean, try. I mean, if you're inspired by something, by some kind of trend, yeah, go follow it. But with some of these things, it may not be the best decision. Such as this Batman v Superman director's cut being R-rated. No.
All right. Let's move on. So, other Batman v Superman related news. In an announcement that I think has gotten a lot of us heartbroken. J.K. Simmons will not be reprising his iconic J. Jonah Jameson role in the Marvel movie because he is now going to be heading up Gotham City Police Department as the new Jim Gordon. That news came out recently. I think as early as yesterday, or maybe earlier today. I do not know, but yeah, I was a little heartbroken when I heard this. I mean, I'm sure he'll do fine. I mean, J.K. Simmons is a fantastic actor, so I'm sure I'll make a fine Jim Gordon. But yeah, I think I speak for everyone here when I say I wanted him back as Jameson.
Yeah, I'm really conflicted about this because I am happy that the rumors were false that Jim Gordon was dead, because there are a lot of rumors going around that he was dead in this universe. So I'm happy he's alive. J.K. Simmons is a great actor, but I'm disappointed because I wanted J.K. to come back as J. Jonah Jameson.
I should have brought some tissues for this. It's going to be an emotional moment.
But he will be in the Justice League movie, Part 1. We don't know if he's in Batman vs. Superman. He may get a mention. That's some things that I've heard. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see when the movie comes out in like 2 weeks.
All right. Chris, anything you'd like to add to this?
It's just the whole. Yes. I'm like you guys. I'm just like, maybe I didn't have a lot of hopes that J.K. Simmons would come back as J. Jonah Jameson. Maybe some part of but I know it's a great part, a huge part of me. Yeah, what if they had hope? Yeah, that he would come back. I would have yeah. Even though this guy played Jim Gordon before, I would like to see Gary Oldman play the character. I'd like to him to play some kind of take of it. I mean, it won't be. I don't know if it will be as iconic as J.K. Simmons' interpretation, but I think I think he seems like a pretty considerable fit for the character. Like I said, there's no doubt J.K. Simmons is going to kill it as Commissioner Gordon. Yeah, I know some part of me feels bittersweet about him not returning to the role of Jameson, but nevertheless, I stand by him playing Commissioner Gordon.
Okay. Avi, anything you'd like to add?
And I mean, he can't play both roles, and in my opinion, J.K. Simmons is like one of the greatest active actors. Like any role he's in, it's usually a good. He usually does good, whether or not the movie's good. Usually the movie is good.
Were you rushing?
I haven't seen Whiplash. I heard he's good. I mean, he won the supporting actor, but yeah. So I have no real thoughts on that. I said, oh, he'll for sure do good because he's awesome. But yeah.
All right. So that was intended to be the final news story I wanted to go over today, but there were three others including two that came out today that I really quick I will go over, and I want to get you guys quick thoughts on it. First one, Craig Bartlett has confirmed that Hey Arnold will be coming back to Nickelodeon. We are officially getting the Jungle movie. It is coming out later this year at a 2-hour, 2-part TV movie, promising to answer some questions that were left after the show unexpectedly canceled in 2004. So that's one. DuckTales is coming back to Disney next year. There was a photo release. It is hand-drawn 2D animation, which looks great. So get ready to hum that theme song again. And on March 27th, Nickelodeon's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show is going to be airing a special episode where the modern Turtles will be crossing over with the 80s Turtles, which will be voiced by their original actors. I might have to watch that episode. So, Chris, I will come to you first. Anything you would like to say on any of those three stories?
I don't know. I have some hope, that Hey Arnold returning, this is with them coming, some part of me is getting nostalgic because I love Hey Arnold. I like the character. I love the characters, Arnold and Helga and Harold and Sid and Stinky, Gerald and all the it's just no doubt that show was hilarious. It's all right. But I'm kind of optimistic about it. Hopefully it's decent enough. I would prefer them reviving the whole damn. This is going to be like a TV movie. You said, right? The Jungle movie.
Yeah.
I would prefer them bring back it as a TV series, like what they do with the Powerpuff Girls.
Oh God! Please don't talk about the Powerpuff Girls.
Okay, but hopefully this movie is good at best. That's what the DuckTales thing. Sometimes lightning can't strike twice. I love DuckTales. It's probably one of my favorite. Not only one of my favorite Disney anime programs, but one of my favorite anime programs. Period. I haven't seen the photo, but at least some. I believe they have a chance at recapturing that greatness again. But there's some part of me that says that it might fall short. At least their attempt is decent at best. But I definitely will check it out though.
Well, if they bring back the theme song, then you're gonna watch it no matter what. It's that addictive.
Yeah.
I've never seen DuckTales.
That's
Okay.
okay. Neither have I.
Say that again?
I mean, it's
I've
never
never
on
seen-
TV is the thing. It might be on Netflix.
No, I never
No.
saw it, so I'm going to see what the I mean, I saw the picture. The picture was nice. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing, I'm excited for because, unlike you guys, I actually watched that show, and I'm a big fan of it. It's pretty good. Now, I never saw the '80s one, so it won't be nostalgic for me. But I
Oh,
watched the
geez.
show, so I like the show. So if
Okay.
it's an episode of the show, then I'm going to watch it.
Okay.
And then what was there was one more thing.
Hey Arnold, the Jungle movie. It is now
Yeah, I
official.
think it's pretty cool. We'll get an answer to that. I liked the show as a kid. I'm hoping if it does well, they'll do another cat dog movie
Oh,
That would be nice.
and answer who their parents are because they never did that. They said they were adopted, but they never said anything about their real parents. Come on, Nickelodeon, do it.
Yeah. I don't really care about that. I mean, we got parents for them anyway, so it really doesn't matter.
You say you haven't seen DuckTales, Paul?
Me and him have never seen DuckTales.
You
I was
see?
more of a Nickelodeon guy.
Oh Lord.
Does Avi have anything to say about that?
I was gonna ask him.
DuckTales? No, I haven't seen it.
Or like
No.
DuckTales, Hey Arnold, Ninja Turtles, any of the stories I just brought up.
Yeah, no, not really.
Okay.
I could bring up. Are there any more news stories?
No, I've pretty much run up, and
What?
it's going to get.
I don't know if we've mentioned it. If we did, I missed it. The Captain America Civil War runtime revealed.
Like what, 2 hours and 30 minutes?
Well, it is the longest Marvel movie to date, but only by a few minutes. 2 hours and 26 minutes.
Yeah.
So it is the
Yeah,
longest one. It's longer than the first Avengers, by like an extra.
Don't care. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't
The
expect
longer
it
it
to
is,
be
the
hours,
better.
so I care. It'll still be
Like
friggin'
once you get into that range, it's like, oh, it's going to be anywhere from 2 hours 15 to 2 hours 30. It's like it's nothing. Like yeah.
I mean, considering what happened in America, Captain America: The Winter Soldier, I mean, it seems appropriate that they have a lot of ground to cover. There's a lot of loose ends in terms of plot arcs, and especially in character arcs, especially with of course, Cap being the main center of all of it. They're gonna have a lot of ground to cover in almost 2.5 hour running time. I mean, a few minutes, running by a few minutes, more power to them.
Yes, indeed. All right, guys. So that is going to wrap up our.
There's one
Actually,
more
never
thing.
mind. It's not important.
There's one more
I
that
was
I
just
think we
looking
should
on like
talk about.
Screen Rant or Cinema
Make it
Blend
quick,
for like
Jack.
news stories.
No, it's a quick story. That Big Hero 6 is getting a TV series on Disney XD
Yeah.
in 2017, and it's going to be done by the creator of Kim Possible and Buzz Lightyear of Star Command.
Yeah. That should be
So
interesting.
hoping that's good, but I still hope we get a sequel soon.
We'll see.
The one more thing I was going to mention is that for the Han Solo spin-off thingy, they've just added Chewbacca.
I mean,
Yeah, I saw that too.
it was likely they were going to add it.
I mean, yeah, it was likely. I'm just saying they officially added him.
All right, guys. So that's going to wrap up our episode 60 of the Nerds United One show. I want to thank everyone for being here. Avi, it was a pleasure having you here.
Okay.
Jack, as always, my friend, it's a pleasure having you here.
Great to be here and shit on all these stupid things that Sony's doing.
Knowing you would shit on anything Sony related nowadays.
That's
Except
'cause-
Spider-Man movies, because Marvel's co-producing it.
Well, they've been doing a lot of shitty things lately.
You are not wrong. You are not wrong. Chris, my man, as always, it is a pleasure having you here.
Definitely great. It's great. Like I said, it's always great going to do this show with you guys. Yeah, I've been wanting to, cover these things, especially with Sony. Sony, let me talk to you. Come closer, Sony. Get it together.
Yep. All right, guys. So that is going to end it. Thank you all very much for watching. Have a great day.